Hey everyone, it's me again. Now that I know people's motivation styles, the way they'd like to be recognized, I'd like to come across sincerely when I give the appreciation. Before we start, take a moment to check the fun facts about motivation and getting smarter by clicking on these buttons.
You know that giving someone a sincere compliment actually makes you smarter? That's right. Recognizing someone sincerely increases our dopamine levels, which help us with our problem solving, our creativity, and our innovation efforts. Many of us might recognize other things that increase dopamine production, like exercise and meditation, but you may not have realized that showing sincere appreciation and gratitude helps you as the giver as well as the person on the receiving end. Rewards and motivation can be thought of as coming from two sources. Extrinsic rewards are those tangible rewards given for a job well done, usually things like money, gift cards, and bonuses. They're called extrinsic because they are external to the work itself, and other people typically control the size of them and whether or not they are given. There is intrinsic motivation, examples being the feeling of mastery we get when we've learned a new skill, or when we're given autonomy to figure something out on our own and doing it our own way. And finally, the motivation that comes when feeling strongly connected to a worthy goal or purpose. People respond to both types of rewards, but it should be noted that extrinsic motivators have a short shelf life and must be constantly upgraded to maintain motivation, while intrinsic motivators are more self-sustaining. And most people in the Girl Scout world join for the intrinsic rewards. Before we get started, we want you to think of 3 people in the Girl Scout movement who you work with, who you think would like to be appreciated or could benefit from some positive feedback. For now, just jot down their names on a notepad. You'll be using this later. Now, let's watch Maria as she gives some positive feedback to Justine.
Thanks for your help today.
No problem.
Gotta run. That did not go over the way I had hoped. I was sincere, but I could have been more specific. Somebody told me about a helpful acronym, AIF, to express sincere appreciation. It stands for Action, Impact, and Feeling, where I would 1. Describe the specific actions, 2. Describe the impact it had, 3. Let the person know how I felt about their actions. I'm going to give this feedback one more try, and I'll call her later and use this model. Hey Justine, I am so glad you made the salad for the Italian brunch. You really put a lot of thought into making it Italian. We raised enough money to send 4 more girls on the trip this summer. You bringing that salad was such a welcome sight. When I saw you bring it in, I realized with relief that the whole meal was coming together. So I'll break it down for you. I identified the action when I said, I'm so glad you made the salad for the Italian brunch. You really put a lot of thought into making it Italian. I explained the impact when I said we raised enough money to send 4 more girls on a trip this summer. Then I talked about the feeling. That salad was such a welcome sight. When you brought it in, I realized with relief that the whole meal was coming together. It took a little bit of thought, but that may be why it came across better. Now I'll call Tammy. See if I can stick to the action, impact, feeling model. There will be an interactive exercise afterward to be sure that I'm explaining this correctly. Hey Tammy, I wanted to thank you for organizing the inventory last week. I know you just stopped by to pick up your orders, but spending the extra time to organize the pantry really made the rest of the day much easier for everyone. It felt great to see the energy of the group pick up. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you so much for going back to get the permission slips. I was so relieved when you came forward with them. Because of your efforts, we were able to leave on time and the girls could see much more of the museum.
Thanks for participating. Now that you know the model, it's helpful to practice.
Use the AIF model to craft 3 messages to the people you identified in the beginning of the program. Make a commitment to give those messages right away.
Mark your calendar as a reminder and use the Platinum Rule. They'll feel great and you will too. The button on the side will give you a job aid, and we've got a message for you on the last page. Good luck!